KimYe's welcomed a baby, Nene got married, Rick Ross is a fool, and Stacey Dash has gotten on my damn nerves. Man, I missed you guys. Haven't seen you in a minute. Big things been happening around here though, and big things have been happening other places too. Let's get right in it. Congrats to KimYe's on welcoming their little princess into the world. You know, I was hoping that they had gone with my name suggestion, Spotlight Donda. But instead they decided to name her something else just as stupid. If they were gonna name her after Google Maps directions, I wish they had been a little more creative. Why not call her Compass? And then they could have threw a K on that bitch. Word to rich boy. Nonetheless, I hope that she doesn't have her daddy's sense and her mother's morals, and maybe she'll be all right. Welcome to the world, little north, south, west side connection. Connections have been happening everywhere, y'all, because Nene Leakes and her former husband, Greg, tied the knot. I don't know why Nene left her Greg's ass anyway. I mean, he been loving on her since she was little Champagne Lenithia from Athens. That girl messed around and got some new tits, some teeth, and started cutting up. But the best is that they really had like an all-out ceremony and shebang. Why do you need bridesmaids? This shit ain't new. Y'all, then they had gospel artist Kim Burrell serenade them at the function. Okay, so this is what they could have done. They could have invited the pastor over for brunch like they do everybody else on the Housewives and wrap that thing up in an hour. But you know what? It's all good. Best wishes to the Leakes. I can't save all my wishes for them though, because I have to use one for Rick Ross. I just wish that celebrities would drink a glass of shut the hell up every morning. And then we wouldn't know how stupid and ridiculous they were. But instead, they don't. And Rick Ross showed us because he got on Twitter telling us about his arrival in the country of Africa. What? Country? Dog. Africa is a continent comprised of 50 plus countries. You hear me, Rick? 50. Just take your big ass to sleep. Every time, you always confirm that you are a dipshit. It doesn't get better for you, sweatsuit sultan. Here's hoping wishes do come true. But another, dear God, please let this celebrity shut the hell up news. Paula Deen got kicked off the Food Network for allegedly using the N-word once, twice, probably every day. Nonetheless, this is not a shocker. I don't want to talk about that. What I want to tell you is how our favorite never-aging black girl decided to come to her rescue. You know, Stacey Dash, the one that was talking during the presidential election and kind of tried to say that Jay-Z was a communist? Yeah, her. She gets on Twitter and says, God does everything for a reason, Paula, and only he can judge you. And by the way, my daughter loves your show. It's the only way she can get me to cook. Oh, bitch, bye. First off, save that only God can judge me mess for the bicep on a thug's arm. And secondly, we know your ass don't cook. The only recipe that you have is for keeping that skin tight. So why don't you stick with that? Because discussing America's issues keeps you looking like an ass. Okay? Finally, in the biggest news ever that I wanted to share, and no, I'm not replacing Paula Deen on Food Network yet, but Let Leslie Tell It is going weekly. Woo, woo, woo. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching, for subscribing, and for just making me feel like I am actually funny. I appreciate you. Now you can catch me every Friday on Issa Rae's YouTube network, so make sure that you subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at the handle Hot Mommy because I love talking to y'all. But until I see you next week, stay cool. I'm out.